What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to the top 20 fastest players in FIFA 17. That is right, EA have released the top 20 today. Unfortunately, the link to their website isn't showing the images. Typical EA kind of getting it a little bit wrong again, as they have done every day. They've leaked pretty much all their own information. So there was a link on Reddit, appreciate the person who posted that up, to goal.com, and Goal will have the ratings, which is where you're seeing me get this from. So FIFA 17 ratings, top 20 pace, I guess in at number 20, and these images don't look the cleanest, so if it's a little bit pixelated on the screen, I do apologize, but I can't really do anything about it until EA like drop their own links. I'm a bit stuck, you know. So we get Castillo coming in with 93 pace, 4-star as well. Now he's in a Turkish league now, which you know, could open up possibility to a cheap squad builder from the Turkish league. Good pace and dribbling, nice shooting, 4-star, very nice indeed. We get Musa of Leicester City, 4-star skill moves, high, 5'9", great pace, good dribbling, not bad shooting. For a guy who's 78 rated, he will definitely be a cheap BPL option this year because he's low rated with high pace and 4-star skill moves. He, in my opinion, will be one of the most used players in very early stages of FIFA 17. We have Kingsley Coman up in the next spot, 93 pace as well. A very nice card, 84 dribbling, 4-star skill moves. He's 5'10". His shooting is good for a winger. His passing is okay for a winger. In general, he'll be, I don't actually know if he'll be the go-to guy for Bayern, because even though Ribery had a big pace downgrade, the 5-star, 4-star of Ribery and the good stats all round might keep Ribery as the one to go for. So it will be either Coman or Frank Ribery. We next up have Bruma, another Turkish league player. Of course, Bruma was, I believe he was in La Liga this year. 93 pace, 83 dribbling, good shooting and good passing. Not great, but good enough for a 77 rated winger. 4-star. Again, could definitely be a cheap, like a really cheap player that would really help you build your team for damn sure. Next up, we have got Alba. Of course, we've seen Alba in a few of the top 10s and top 20s already so far. 3-star, 93 pace, good passing, good physical, very nice defending and dribbling for a fullback indeed. High medium work rate's 5'7". Maybe, you know, he's got really good physicality, so I guess the 5'7" isn't really going to be too important. Now, next up, we've got Raheem Sterling, who looks a changed man under Pep Guardiola. Am I right? Like, he earned Player of the Month this month. He played really well today for Man City against Man United. He's got a great card. 2-star weak foot is a bit savage, but 4-star skill moves, great pace and great dribbling with good shooting and good passing. 82 rated. I don't know how expensive he's going to be. Ashley Young, wasn't he 82 or 81 rated this year, and he went for like 1,000 coins from even early on. Well, not like 1,000 early on, but you know, it was real cheap early on. Maybe Raheem Sterling might also be a very cheap player in the BPL. Next up, we've got Lucas, still staying on 93 pace here, guys. 3-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. He's been one of those go-to guys for me for many years, for like at least the last 2 or 3 years. He's always been really effective when you've put him into teams, where it be hybrids, Brazilian teams, League One teams. And I think what I like about Lucas the most, other than the 4-star skills, is that, you know, compared to like Sterling and compared to the Bruma that we saw and stuff, he's got good shooting and good passing for a winger. So I don't know, I quite like Lucas. Still, his stats are very nice, and now that Di Maria, I believe, is a left wing, you know, Di Maria, Cavani, Lucas as a trio up front might be really good to have. Next, we've got Aguirre. 3-star skill moves, 2-star weak foot, 94 pace, 71 dribbling. Not bad for a silver, but that 2-star, 3-star kind of like turns me off of him a little bit. Really average shooting and passing, really poor physical, like average dribbling for a winger. Great pace, but sometimes although pace is important in FIFA, sometimes just pace not the best thing for you. We've got Mané up next, 4-star skill moves, 94 pace, and again, much like the last guy, you know, he's got a bit better dribbling, but his shooting, his passing, his physical make me look at him and think, do you know what? There is a player that I'm never going to use. So he's got good pace, but not my cup of tea. Next up, we've got Odouamadi. I believe I said that right. 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, much better stuff there. Average dribbling, again, shooting, passing is absolutely shocking. Now, this guy is barely a silver. He's just above the bronze threshold. 94 pace, good dribbling, but his shooting and passing is going to make him, in my opinion, an absolute waste of time. Unless there's like a really broken shooting mechanic. Like, you remember in FIFA 15, you could literally just run past the keeper and then tap it into the net. He would be good for something like that because he's got so much pace. You get in behind, you run past the keeper, you can just run it into the net. You don't even need to shoot. Happy days. So he is up next for us. Then we've got Ryu Miyashi, 4-star, 4-star, 6 foot tall. Very good pace, average dribbling. For a guy who's 6 foot, he's got terrible physical stats. Really bad passing, bad shooting, bad defending, and again, like, yeah, he's got a lot of pace. What he has got going for him, to be fair, is he's got 4-star, 4-star, which is very nice indeed. You can't take that away from a silver player. Might be one of those guys that gets used here or there. You probably won't see him much in FIFA. Quero is up next, 4-star, skill moves, 2-star, weak foot. Now, these stats are a little bit better. Not ideal, but for a silver, they're not too bad, you know. Obviously, insane pace, good dribbling at 75, much better for the shooting category, coming in at 68, 60 for physical, 63 for passing. He's edging up there towards a player that you might see from time to time in your silver teams. Villalba is next. This guy doesn't know whether he wants to be Alba or David Villa, so he's just Villalba. He's just both of them. He was like, you know what, I'll be them both. And he's got the pace of Alba for sure, and the shooting of David Villa for a silver. Now, obviously, David Villa has incredibly high shooting. I get that. But considering this guy is a silver card, having this insane pace, this good shooting, and this great dribbling for a silver card, I think he might be pretty good to use. Now, of course, he's in, the Mexican League, I believe. So, not ideal. Probably won't see him in many teams, but he has got a pretty nice card. He'll probably go for a bit, like, especially early stages. If you do silver pack method at all, he'll probably sell for a few thousand coins early on. The next slide is in the gallery is Gareth Bale, 94 pace. What a card. We've seen him, obviously. Bale's going to be a player for me that I absolutely can't wait to get my hands on and play with and use and abuse and then cry when he gets again rejected for Team of the Year and again rejected for Team of the Season, in spite of the fact that he's going to have a great season, score loads of goals and potentially be Real Madrid's best player. I'm not bitter about it, promise. I mean, he's got a 95 card anyway, but a Team of the Season card wouldn't have been bad for him, that's for sure. But yeah, Gareth Bale's got an absolutely phenomenal card, 94 pace. Probably will be a 99 pace player by the end of the game cycle this year. We've got Asante coming up next, 4-star weak foot, but only the 2-star skill moves. So for a right mid, straight away, I'd discard him as being a usable player just because those 2-star skill moves as a winger. 95 pace is great, but not a single other stat above 70. A waste of time. Damn, son. 3-star, 3-star for damn, 6'2". This is what I like to see. Now, this is a really well-rounded card for a silver. 95 pace, obviously, is spectacular. 74 dribbling isn't bad. 60 shooting, 65 passing is nice. And then getting up to that 69 physical Chiappa is very good. Very well-rounded card. 3-star, 3-star, 6'2". I think he might be really good. He might be like just a boss because of how tall he is and the fact that he's got a lot of strength compared to most other silvers. Could be very good to use. We get Hector Bellerin coming in next. 79 rated Bellerin, which I think is a bit unfair. He was definitely one of the best right backs in the league. So having him, 79 rated, 95 pace, bit unfair. That's all I'll say about it. It's a bit unfair. 3-star, 3-star, good enough. His dribbling is better than his defending, his physical, his passing, or his shooting, apparently. Don't necessarily agree with his card stats as an Arsenal fan. Maybe I'm a little bit biased, but for you non-Arsenal fans out there, do you think this is a fair reflection on Hector Bellerin? Personally, I don't. So he is up there at number 3. Then, number 4. Then in the number 3 is Biabiany. Biabiany used to have 4-star skills, which made him a little bit of a different kettle of fish. Obviously, the fact that he's at Inter now makes him a much more desirable player to be able to link him with strong links with a few other players that are obviously good outlets at Inter. 95 pace is great, but he's actually got the stats of a silver card outside of that. I think his dribbling is what really keeps him as a gold in the league that he plays in, because we've seen some of those silver cards. In fact, we've seen, where was that one silver dude that had like a really well-rounded card that I was looking at? Yeah, so this dude, 94 pace, 75 dribbling, 68, 63, and 60. And then we get to Biabiany. He's barely less than him. He's got more shooting than him, a little less passing, a little less physical, a little less dribble. But he's a silver to a gold. So Biabiany, in my opinion, quite lucky to be a gold card here. But a lot of pace and 3-star skill moves could be quite good. We then have Bolly coming in at 96 pace, 65 dribbling, 61 shooting. Absolute garbage card in that sense. But 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves isn't actually too bad. I wouldn't go for him. Having like only 2 stats above 60 that isn't pace, probably not going to be the best player for you. Probably not going to be an ideal player to use. And then number 1, guys, the fastest player in FIFA is considered to be Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, another player that I highly anticipate will have a 99 pace card at some stage in the game. 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, 96 pace, 80 dribbling, 84 shooting, nice passing, great physical for a 6'2" guy as a striker, and he will complete our top 20 for the fastest players in FIFA 17. So this has been the end of the video, guys. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.